KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today we're going back to the 70s in a way. Back to the 70s, and yes, I'm that old. I'm as old as dirt. I'm going to show you how to make a really nice chicken Diane. Alright, let's get back into the 21st, 22nd century. Alright, so I've got a fry pan going, a little bit of oil in the bottom of that, and on there I've got a little bit of flour, which I've seasoned up with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Now here I've got a couple of chicken thighs. I've just cut those into around about an inch wide strip, around 25 millimeters for you metric people like we are here in Oz, and we're just going to put a few of those in and toss those around in the flour. We just want a little bit of a coating happening there. Alright, goes our seasoning, our salt and our pepper. Just like that. I'm only going to use half for the first batch, and we can top that up for our second batch of chicken. Now make sure you spill a bit of that on the bench, otherwise you are not doing it right. You're not doing it the KP way. Alright, so our chicken strips can go straight into a little bit of butter and a little bit of oil, like that. We want a little bit of a frothy edge to that as it's cooking off, and that's going to be around about the right temperature. These are only going to take around about 4 minutes to 5 minutes to cook off because they are so small. Okay, so I'm going to put those in and don't overcrowd the pan. We don't want this oil to cool off too much. Alright, so very simply, we're going to cook those off couple of minutes ish, maybe 3. We're going to give those a bit of a flip. We want that beautiful golden color like that. We don't need to cook these all the way through yet. Alright, cook them around about 85 to 90% of the way through. Alright, so once they are done, we're going to remove those and put those into another bowl and do our second batch of our little chicken strips. And if you haven't tried making something like this before, you do not know what you're missing. The 70s had some amazing dishes, and it's very old school, but I tell you what, it's a lot of fun as well revisiting some of these dishes. And Mrs. KP and I were just talking about it. We first had Diane cooked tableside at the Siebel Townhouse. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Legendary hotel in King's Cross in Sydney, Australia. Alright, so here I've added a few little spring onions straight in, and a big dollop of Dijon mustard that goes straight in like that, around about 2 tablespoons worth to 4 spring onions cut really nicely the way I've just done that, and give that a good little stir through like that. And we're getting ready to start finishing this off. A little bit of garlic paste. It works out a little bit more cost effective and it lasts forever. So I've put the equivalent to around about 3 cloves of garlic in there, like that. In goes our chicken, just like that. Okay, and we're just going to have to warm this through a little bit, and it's time to start making our sauce. Alright, and if you haven't had steak Diane or chicken Diane before, well, you don't know what you're missing. It isn't a really old school dish, but it just tastes amazing every time you have it. Okay, so here I'm just adding a little bit of sugar. Okay, nice and simple, just a little dash, and that's just going to sweeten things up a tiny bit. Okay, now let's get ready to start making our sauce up. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce or Worcester sauce, depending on how you want to say it. That can go in around about a teaspoon and a half, maybe 2 teaspoons worth. That can go straight in. Keep adjusting our heat as we're going. Use your brain, not your eyes. A little bit of cream can go straight in like that. You could use a sour cream if you wish. It's up to you. This one nice and creamy and nice and tangy like I'm doing right here. Okay, so all we have to do now is start getting that all warm through really nicely. We want a little bit of bubblage happening like that. I'll put a little bit of brandy in, and I'm just going to flame that off like that. Okay, burn that alcohol off, and I've used around about 2 tablespoons worth of brandy. I'm trying to make sure I've burnt all the brandy off. Okay, like that. Alright, and if you haven't tried flambeing a sauce before, it is fun and it does change your flavour massively. Right, I'm just going to serve our chicken Diane up with a little bit of just steamed white rice like that. Make sure we get all the sauce in there as well. That rice will absorb as much sauce as you can give it, and before you know it, you're going to have your very own version of chicken Diane. Okay, we're using chicken this time instead of beef or steak, and clean that plate up like that so it all looks really nice and pretty for our presenting shots. Alright, love to see you try and make this one at home. It is really easy, and it will take you only around about 15-20 minutes to make, right? Thank you so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy to share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We're trying to get known in KP's Kingdom out there. Hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video goes up. Leave a comment. I love reading and I love responding to them. More importantly, you want to learn how to make a 70s classic in around about 20 minutes, just like this. Well, you need to come and join my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I'm off to eat my chicken Diane, and I will catch you next time. Bye!